Hey, bro, is you serious? I mean, nah, I'm about to dip. I just got the chair, cuz. Come on, man. All right. I mean, I hate to have to do it to him. Now I gotta do it to him. Hey, yo, don't blame me. Shit. It's your fault.
Remember that part in Batman? What was it? Dark Knight Return, where Bane said, "Oh yes, I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit." Then he picked him up. He's like, "Oh, your body broken." That's how I feel about my boy Morpheus. We did a review on him in season 2 when this Joker had the nerve to do a Jalen Hurts haircut, and he didn't go well. So I stumbled on his page again. I swear I did not look for this gentleman. He popped up because apparently the universe wants to give him some redemption. Morpheus, you up?
What's good? It's your boy Morpheus, and we are checking back in with another banger. Now, this client here, this is my first time cutting his hair. I did my consultation with him. He said,
just for the record, the barbers, they do this little tricky thing where they brush the hair all wild and stuff to make it look like it was way worse than what it was. I think this is going to be a fade video, judging from this guy. He's definitely getting a fade, judging from this guy. So don't mind all of this. This is all trickery.
eyeball fade with a slight drop in the back.
That's trickery.
But he did tell me his last barber that he went to before me, he's pushed back his vertical bar area, so he's waiting for that to grow back. He told him to knock him down to a 1.5. He felt like he knocked him down way too low. He still wanted to keep it dark, and he did not want to see any scalp. So that's one thing about these consultations, man. That's another way how you can gain clients, by listening to your client and giving them exactly what they asked for. And he begged me, he said, "Bro, please, man, do not push me back anymore, man. Keep my hair dark, give me a nice fade,
dark,
and we good. And use some enhancements if you have to, because I know it's lighter in the vertical bar."
As if he wasn't going to use enhancements already.
So I was like, all right, bro, that's a bet. So I just picked up the pink comb. I combed his hair in the direction that it wants to grow. I picked up the 1.5 guard, slapped it on my JRL.
You know, let me say this real quick. Sometimes you got to understand that there's always going to be, not always, but a lot of times there's going to be a misconnect between the barber and the client. I personally get backlash and ridicule and talked about because of the way that I ask questions, because I got to get into your head so I can cut your hair the way you really see your hair being cut. So I got to ask some questions that may not, it may or may not seem simple. Dude wanted, one guy wanted like some sideburns, and he said, "Ice pick the sideburns." I said, "What is that?" "You know what it is." "No, I don't. I don't, because I remember a guy told me he wanted a tape. I was going to fade him up." "I don't know. I need to know what you know. I need to see what you see." And sometimes the client don't do a good job at conveying the message that they're trying to convey, and the barber would miss because the barber don't ask the proper questions. So barbers, ask the right questions to your understanding.
And I'm going down with the grain, and I am starting off open. And you can see we still got the hair nice and dark.
JRL.
We really wasn't worrying about
he got the babyless
size because we are going to fade that anyways. So I started my first bald guy.
More fades, and then more fades. You talking about other barbers, man. I remember your last cut. Man, you better come on with it.
At the bottom of the vertical bar, and you can see where the last barber pushed him at on the vertical bar area.
Right
you can see how I'm dropping the guideline because he wanted that slight drop in the back.
I see that.
He wanted a high ball fade with a slight drop in the back.
Clippers look pretty nice.
I just curved that guideline right when I got behind the ear, and now we're just going to come to the back and
see. That's the same way he did that Jalen Hurts haircut. He did this same technique, the same style, dropping it back. Look at this side right here, real high. Look at this side, a little lower. Okay, more fades.
Everything all together.
Look at it.
Always
Same
make
thing.
sure that
Go back and look at that video. I'm gonna tag that video.
Nice and straight, man.
I'm gonna tag that video in this video so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Symmetrical to your client's head, or should I say, make sure the line is contoured to your client's head.
And this is your redemption.
And I always ask the client, can they use a shaver before I use it? In this case, my client said yes, you can use the foil shaver, so we picked it up and brought him completely out.
Good job.
Always make
Good
sure
job.
once you get to the top of that guideline.
If I'm not mistaken, you used the shaver on the last guy head and it broke out. Okay, Morpheus.
Just flick out because you do not want to create a harsh guideline with this shaver.
Morpheus, you're not doing a good job at redeeming yourself here on Cash or Trash. Barber eyes
All right, now
on.
we're going to jump right into the fade.
Let's
so
go.
I started no guard open and I'm going up about an inch. Now keep in mind, when you guys are fading into waves, you might see a line that you think is there because you're not fading out that line, but it's not. It's nothing but waves. That's all it is. Sometimes they don't come out. Sometimes they do.
Sometimes it's a little harder to get out.
Keep going on with your steps and continue on with the fade.
Good call.
Now we're brushing to the other side and
we're brushing. And we're brushing. That's why a lot of these fades don't be coming out right. A lot of these fades be coming out trash because y'all be brushing the hair. Y'all matting the hair down when y'all brush. Y'all not giving the hair time to stand up. They don't grow back right. They don't look good when you finish fading all the time. Like, get a comb, man.
Steps. Keeping everything nice and even, going over the guideline multiple times to make sure that I got it down to its desired length.
Even.
Now to take out this line, it's the same steps. We start all the way closed and we start to tap at that guideline. Once we see that guideline shift up, I'm going to open up my lever one notch. Now I'm going to tap at that line. Once I see that line shift, I'm going to open up my lever again.
It's looking blurry.
Now I should
starting to get blurry action
in my lever, which means I should be at the very top of
That's
that
BA. Blurry action.
If that line do not come out, just go back and just repeat the same exact steps. If your line still doesn't come out, just grab your trimmer, use the corner of the blade, and just notch at that line.
Why you ain't say
flip? And we're going to repeat the same exact steps for the back. You start all the way closed, tap at the guideline. Once that line shift up, open up your lever one notch. Once that line shift, you should be halfway in the lever, and your line should be
just brushing everybody hair with that dirty brush.
And this is how I take out my line
Hashtag ringworms
on every fade. When I am doing either
I ain't saying this guy got ringworms. I'm saying that's how you
some barbers that take out this guideline last, but I prefer to take out my guidelines as I go, then come back in detail after everything is done. So this is the method that works for me. You know, you guys can choose whether you want to take out your line last or take out your line.
Dropping gems this go round.
But I like taking out
same Jalen Hurts haircut though.
Now we just finishing up this last little section right in the back. Now we're going to throw on the 0.5 guard.
Ah, he fading up. This is called fading up.
Now on this step, you are going to start to see the wave show a lot more, as you can see right there. So that's going to be hard to
Can you use enhancements? You're going to use that anyway. Look at it right there.
And I'm going over it multiple times just to make sure that I have it down to the length that I am looking for. And you see I'm always brushing as I go. And we're going to repeat the same exact steps on the other side.
You should be combing.
0.5, halfway in the lever. We're
as
going
you
over
go.
the guideline multiple times to make sure that we have it down to its desired length. We always brushing and fading.
Faded that a long time ago.
Brushing, fading, just to lay the hair down. Then I come back with my half guard, and I am all the way closed. The only thing that I am worrying about
taking the lines
is
out.
hitting the bottom of that guideline that was left over from the 0.5. If you need to go up a little bit higher,
taking the lines out because he putting a lot of lines in.
Adjust your lever as you go up.
Fade come together
now. See, I'm just hitting the very bottom of that line.
So you gotta understand that every guard that he put on his clippers, he's adding a new line, so he gotta take that line out. And it's an easier way to do it. But this is his style, this is his technique, and he don't have a nail on his thumb, but He's doing a good job.
You can see this line is coming out nice and easy, man. We just taking our time.
I don't like that 0.5 guard.
Trusting our system and just letting the two.
He moving through it though. Let's go more fades. Come on, more fades.
This half.
Come on, more fades.
Just hit the very bottom of the line.
Come on, more fades. I told you that fade gonna be high. He said it was gonna be high though. He said it was gonna be high.
Now we're gonna throw on the 1.5 guard, and I'm going to
start started with that.
Now remember, we knocked him down with a 1.5 open on top already. So this 1.5 open should fade right into the top. Once you create that transition, close the lever up all the way and continue to hit just the bottom of that line. Now this is not going to take that line out. It's just going to soften it up and get ready to take it out for our next step.
He's thinning. He's thinning and he don't know.
Same as that step.
You see that right there? Let me back it up a little bit for y'all. Pause. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me rewind this a little bit, right? Right here. Right about here. Right? Now what I want y'all to see is, I want y'all to look at the crown of his head and look how light it is, right? And then look at this part right here, down here. And watch when he cut this out and watch how it blends. And I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. When he sat up there and said that about that other barber, I'm gonna tell you exactly what the other barber did. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he did.
Just the bottom of that line. Now this
right here, this part right here, right? You look up in here, look in this area right here, right? Look how light it is. See how light that is? What do you see? He said he didn't want to see what? Scalp, right? But look at this right here. Now this right here, look how dark this is. That man is thinning. That man has thinning hair, right? And because he has thinning hair, the other barber took the time and evened it all the way out. When he evened it all the way out, that's when you started seeing scalp. So is it the other barber's fault? Possibly. Is it the fact that that man didn't know that he was thinning as much as he was? Possibly. Who knows? But what I'm saying is, you got to pay attention to those things, guys.
I'm going to take that line out. You're just going to soften it up and get ready to take it out.
See how it evens up?
And we're just going to repeat the same as that steps going all the way around the head.
Even right up.
And we're going to start open. You see I'm making my transition.
Most men, they thin in the corners and they thin in the crown.
Right over.
That's what's happening with my brother right here.
Out. And you see how the hair is growing in different directions. That's why you see me changing the way I am cutting his hair.
He'll blame the other barber, like, man, ever since he cut my hair that low, it ain't never grow back right.
We're just gonna focus That's how they do. Just hitting the bottom of that.
I'm not saying the barber right. I ain't saying he wrong. I'm just saying this is what happened.
Waves are still in there as I am fading. But we are going to detail that out, and we're going to bring this blend all the way together.
Come on, more fades.
Now, I know this 1.5 close is not going to remove this line.
Not
it's just going to soften it up. Now we're going to come back with the 1. And at this point, man, you're just going to be doing some lever play. You can start open just to see what's cutting and gradually close your lever as you go. But your main focus is just hitting
he said lever play
of that line. If you need to go up a little bit higher.
He said lever play. I call it switching gears. Because if you got the right type of clippers, you can hear the motor going, sound like switching gears, like you on a dirt bike.
You need to be open in the lever. Do not be closed at the top of the parietal ridge.
End up right up there.
You can leave a patch.
Parietal ridge. Look at that.
As long as you just focus on.
Come on, more fades.
The very bottom of that guideline.
See this part right here? Right here.
Should be good.
I gotta get my clip on real quick. When he spit it over, because I don't want to make the video too long.
And we just want to start adjusting our lever until that line comes completely out. And you can see how my fade is pretty much coming together.
Finally.
You see I'm all the way closed now. And all I'm worrying about is the very bottom of that line. Don't let the waves.
These are all waves right here.
Waves is pretty much not going to go anywhere.
Right here.
Fade into it.
Right here. What I was going to say about this is, you see how it looked like kind of like it's not falling into place? That's mainly because you're brushing it.
And for any cleanup work, you know, just come back.
That's where swirl is right there.
0.5, just to detail
swirl right there.
Any other lines that
Don't try to hide the swirl more, Fade. Boom. See the swirl? The hair right here, go this way. This hair, go this way. He's brushing this way. Y'all see that? Y'all see it? This is swirl. This part of the hair, go that way. This part, go that way. He's brushing this way. That's why you got that patch right there. Get a comb, more fades. I told you this already. Get a comb.
But this thing is pretty much blurry. It's pretty much faded out.
There you go with this blurry stuff.
Just using the one guy going with the grain.
Going with the grain, smooth it out, a little bit of detail.
The transition a little bit more. And you can see how fast and how quick that I got this fade. It's blurry. Now we're going to jump right into the edge up area. I threw on my one guard and I am open. And all I'm worrying about is hitting just the tips. And you can see where the last barber pushed him back. It's ugly, man. And we're going to come back with some alcohol. Now, this is lineup prep. All the alcohol doing is removing any dirt or oils that's on my...
Yo, look at my man's head, yo.
Skin.
What I'm doing is I'm looking at his head and like how it's shaped to see a better haircut for him.
Then I'm going to come back with some holding spray to freeze everything together. And I'm going to use a brush to brush it down. Then you can use a blow dryer on cold air to freeze.
From this side right here, it look like he good for a fade, but he got a funny shaped head though.
I'm just trying to
like the sides poke out right here, and you got a dent right here.
Blend them hairs in together.
You know, everybody don't got a good shaped head.
We're gonna line him up nice and natural. We don't want to push back anything. We're gonna line up the other vertical bar, keeping everything
pushing
nice
back. You
and
ain't never gonna see him again.
So everything can grow back nice and even. Now I'm going to start right in the middle. This is my balance. Everything flows.
And he yoked him.
From the center of the edge area. And I'm just going to choose
line should be right here.
The weakest spot of the edge. In this case,
right there.
I chose my client's right side to be the weakest. Because that's where the last barber went back way too far and pushed him back.
Hey,
you see me taking my time?
Yoked him out.
And you can see how I just brought that all the way together. And I did not go as deep as the last barber went. I'm keeping everything nice and natural.
Some of these barber turns be wild, yo.
Just take your time with these edge ups, man.
Take your time with the edge up.
Take your time.
You're right
now
about that.
We just want to make sure that we hit that point. Now we're going to come back with some enhancements. I'm using the Tune 45 Bean Team compressor. I'm using the Sean Cuts hair color to the line. And just look at that. This technique, it allowed me to put this pencil on the client. The line don't be straight.
Y'all know what I'm looking at.
This technique, it allows
y'all know what we looking at.
Put this pencil on.
Y'all know what we looking at.
Grow your clientele.
We don't care about that. We know he painted it on. We saw what it looked like. Okay.
Fade is blurry. Edge is crazy.
Fade ain't blurry
Happy
though.
Customer. We went crazy on this one.
Fade ain't blurry. It's good.
Clean. Now that everything is lined up, you know, I like to come back.
Detail work.
A little bit of detail work.
More fades. You get in there. if you take off the hair right on the top, right on the top, that wild hair right here, if you go over it, go over that. See, you still got that part right there. He ain't even touch. So he ain't gonna touch that. He ain't gonna touch it.
Then I just picked up my curve shares just to get all them.
And then he do it. Then he do it. Oh, you really trying to make me look bad, Morphe?
The hair a little bit better. Just a little
then he gonna do it.
Detail work to make that cut pop out. And this is how my client came in looking. He had a lot of concerns. He was afraid to trust another.
Never is a man gonna have that much concerns and that much complaints and walk around with their hair looking like that. That don't add up.
After he got traumatized, but it's our job as barbers to have him coming out looking like bam. Whole new dude, man. He was super happy. He said he's coming back, man. He loved how I paid attention to detail, gave him exactly what he wanted. And that's what it's all about, man. Giving the client what they want and having them walk out the shop with a smile on their face. It's your boy,
ain't messing with me at all.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bro. Please hit that subscribe button.
Morphe. You did Morphe. Give that man an applause for this haircut. This cut is cash. And I am so happy. Let's let the applause. I am so happy that I came across this Morphe because I was so sad that you would do my boy Jalen Hurts like that. And we lost the championship because of you. We lost. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm still hurt by that. But Morphe, you came back. You popped up in my algorithm again. You know what I'm saying? You redeemed yourself. I'm proud of you. Switch to a comb, champ. Use a comb when you fade. And that way you can, this type of stuff right here don't stay. Use a comb. Comb the hair with the way the grain goes, right? And your fade to come out better because you did a great job on this fade, but it could be better though. You got cash. Can I borrow $1? Listen, man, that man has experienced the difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut twice. I'm Shy the Barber, and this is Cash or Trash. And what's the difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut? That young man know. It's only 2 weeks. We out of here, man. Let's go.